saw it. It is the greediest list I have ever seen. He's playing both 4-mana Nicol Bolas the Ravager and Nicol Bolas Dragon God.
I
5
love
mana.
it already.
He's playing Jace the Mind Sculptor.
Okay.
He's playing Cryptic Command.
All right, so how is it any different than blue-white?
It's a lot of 4 and 5 drops.
Do you know what blue-white was playing beforehand? A bunch of 4 and 5
Not
drops.
that many.
What?
I mean, this weekend I played like 2 Jace, 2 Teferi, 3 Cryptic Command, and
He's
like
gonna
2
play
Supreme
Kess.
Verdicts. I mean, Kess does seem sweet. Nihil Spellbomb doesn't do a ton.
Free cantrip, though.
Not free. You pay 2 mana. Oh yeah, this is a Narset Days Undoing deck, OP Magician. This is a Days Undoing Notion Thief deck.
Draw 14.
So we have a Remand. We have a Border Post. We're going to float a blue. Play a Border Post. We're going to play this land again and pass. He never does anything with the blue mana. Matt doesn't have double black. It's important. He could play Jace here. I don't recommend it because it's going to get remanded or mana leaked or, yeah. Oh, we have Druid Days Undoing. Oh, does it cost 1 colorless to play the Border Post? Never knew that.
Yes.
I just thought you return a land to your hand.
Nope.
I don't know what Border Posts do.
Nope. You got to pay 1.
I have never played Restore Balance. 2 mana. Terminate.
Get it out of here!
Lore Seeker, Lore Broker. I never remember what the card's called. We found a Creeping Tar Pit.
What's Moan of the Unhallowed do?
It's 4 mana for 2 2/2s and has flashback for 5 black.
For how many 2/2s?
4 2/2s.
Nope.
No, you get 2 2/2s. And then when you flash it back, you still get 2 2/2s? Or do you get 3 2/2s?
2 2/2s.
Just 2 2/2s?
2 2/2s?
Okay. We're like some ballerinas here. We keep saying 2 2s.
2 2s.
Condescend.
Would
in
you rather
hand for
say
Andrew
2 2 or
Tefft.
Conflagala?
2 2.
Okay.
So Andrew's stuck on 3 lands, which is unfortunate.
Rip.
Jace the Mind Sculptor, better than all.
Please tell me this is a condemn. Or no.
A Commandeer?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh. And this is where he goes, sad.
Oh, yes.
Oh, baby.
That is great.
Okay.
And now we still have Remand if Matt plays another one. Matt has Dreadbore in his hand, so he has an answer. Wait, whoa. Why are we not brainstorming? Andrew, just brainstorm.
I don't think he has like a consistent enough of...
We're scrying instead of brainstorming? I don't know what's in his hand, but that can't be correct.
Remand, Days Undoing.
I mean, I see what's in his hand, but like I don't know what he's going for, but that can't be correct.
I think he's trying to get the...
I mean, okay, playing around Lightning Bolt is fair, but...
Remand.
You didn't
so
even,
you're
like-
going to Disrupting Shoal this pitch?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, you're just going to pay.
Okay.
Even better.
Yeah, sure.
Unfortunately, Matt... I'm not telling him to quit Magic. Like, this is great. Oh, we're going to Snapcaster Dreadbore. Unfortunate.
No, Andrew Tefft is a very good Magic
Yeah.
player. I'm not going to question his...
I understand, like, he wanted to play around Bolt. I just probably wouldn't have there.
I'm here...
If he bolted, he bolts it.
I'm here for entertainment, not...
We drew another board post. And we haven't played a land this... We haven't played a land this turn? We have played a land this... No, because he's Snapcaster Dreadbore in his
I
turn,
don't
so yeah.
understand the point of having these posts in the set.
So, from what someone said earlier, it is a blue card you can pitch to Commandeer or
Sure.
Disrupting Shoal.
Okay.
And it, like, counts as a land. It's not a great land, but... Sorry, so we're going to read Commandeer. Can we put Commandeer up on the screen for those who don't know? Basically, just gain control of a spell. You have to pitch. It's a land that Narset can pick up. That's true.
So land Narset. Oh, okay.
Yeah, like you can get it off Narset, which
like,
that happens a lot. And here we have
sure.
another Jace, and there's a remand. It's gonna get remanded.
Swing for 2. Yeah.
Snap, caster beats. Commandeer. You may remove 2 blow cards from the game in your hand from the game rather than pay its mana cost to gain control of target non-creature spell. You may choose new targets for it. If it has targets, which is important. So we have
Matt
popped.
Just picked up a Damnation. Does nothing here.
Yeah, that card's going to hit
Cryptic
the sideboard. Oh yeah.
So how much mana?
Do we have? We have 7.
Okay.
And
so
plus a
if we
blood crypt
get-
we can play.
If we get 2 more lands, we can hit. We can use Creeping Tar Pit for a faster clock, and we have Cryptic mana backup. Let's.
I mean, he's
go.
waiting until next turn. Oh,
no!
we flashed in an Ocean Thief.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh,
I mean, that's just gonna get countered. Counter draw.
Yeah, but I think this is smart.
Yeah,
On
no.
his
So if Andrew finds he has a Days Undoing, if he draws Narset, Drew Narset.
Oh my god!
Drew Narset.
Let's go. Like, I love Grixis. I'm with this, but.
Oh
gosh.
yes.
Oh,
And he has the
no.
Days Undoing.
Oh no.
Oh. In the words of Brian Kibler,
Matt.
sometimes I scare myself.
Matt, I'm sorry. Matt, I'm sorry.
I'm not.
Never didn't have it. Well, seeing as he's only got 2 cards in hand, he knows he just
Oh, yeah.
top-decked it.
That's absolutely barbaric. Yep.
But you know what? Matt's a good guy. He's enjoying himself.
Oh yeah. Like these guys they're not playing for anything.
They're playing.
They're playing for your entertainment and for bragging rights, obviously. The best part of Magic.
Yeah.
Like,
Fair.
I don't know about you, but the best reason to ever win a pro tour is just
Be like, look at me, I'm
oh
a
yeah.
nerd.
It's not the like $50,000 you get. It's the
Right.
bragging rights of
Yeah,
saying
yeah,
I want a pro tour.
It's like, hey,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
the best in the world this year.
I mean, I suppose Narset is dead. Why is Narset dead? Is there a reason? Yeah, Tar Pit. Sure, she did her job. We're not even activating Tar Pit. You're right. There was a snap.
remember
Tar
the
Pit.
team event? Who I beat?
I don't remember who you beat.
Caleb Shearer.
You did beat Caleb Shear on Storm, and I lost to his teammate. So did Nate.
Yeah, and then Nate was, I don't know, bad draws.
Yeah.
And
So we've an opt.
yeah, we're gonna opt. We're gonna opt into modern.
We're gonna opt to
be
keep
Aaron.
the spell snare on top.
No, bottom this, please.
I think you actually bottom it because you have both unsubstantiate and
I hate-
okay. It's
I
fine.
hate.
What do you have against spell snare?
It's so useless.
What do we have here? We have an opt.
The only 2 CMC worth countering right now is either like.
There are so
Pyromancer's
many
Ascension.
things.
No, not enough.
Pyromancer's Ascension.
Sure.
Manamorphose.
Whatever.
People playing Tarmogoyf.
That's
Snapcaster
not
Mage.
happening. Sure. Not.
Remand.
I'd rather-
Mana Leak.
I'd rather-
Not Logic, not.
So am I playing 4 spell snares when Nimble Mongoose comes out?
Get out of here.
So
I'd rather.
So this is a change from what's happening. Matt is now attacking Andrew's life total. Not the we are attacking Narset. Never mind. The
I'd
point
rather
made me
play
think.
Spell Pierce. Such a better card.
¿Por qué no los dos? Why not both?
Okay.
Watch some. Oh god, was that a Velveeta commercial?
Oh jeez.
There's a commercial where it's like this.
Are you gonna tell
Hispanic
me to watch
family.
commercials in Spanish?
No, it's this commercial where they're like arguing about a spell snare on. Didn't see what it
Sure.
was,
Yeah.
Terminate
Awesome.
on the Notion Thief. Yeah, it did.
That doesn't change my opinion that I hate the card.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sure.
But yeah,
it looked gorgeous there.
It's some like Velveeta commercial or something where they're like arguing, but oh no, it's a taco shell commercial because they're arguing over should we have hard tacos or should we have soft tacos? And this little girl like walks up holding this thing of like whatever brand there, and she's like, "¿Por qué no los dos?" And then they herald her as a hero because she's right. ¿Por qué no los dos?
I remember that commercial now.
Yeah.
And I still hate you.
That's fine.
Oh, boy.
It's my favorite thing to say in
Yes.
Spanish. I don't remember that much of Spanish, my high school Spanish.
Yes, look at
But-
that tar pit. Or look at that spell snare. I still hate it.
I'm glad the flat bottom hard shell. Oh, yeah, that's
I
what it
remember that
was.
one too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta love taco commercials.
I love
Are we going to Narset Days Undoing again? With the Notion Thief in play? Draw 14? Because apparently that's how that works. Even with Spell Pierce backup. Oh, we're going to bounce the Snapcaster Mage first. Get that out of here. Oh. Yes. This is great.
This magic I can get behind. But when
This
somebody
is
says,
what Modern was meant to be.
But when somebody says, "Hey, here's Karn the Great Creator," oh hey, here's Microsynth Lattice, I'm out.
Microsynth Lattice? Do you get those at Micro Center Lattice?
Stupid synth lattice.
Are they produced in Microsoft Lattice?
They're produced next to Conflugulaws.
There we go.
I don't know. This Modern's so weird right now.
So Andrew gets to draw 14 cards.
Question.
Because that's how that works. Answer.
Question. You're a yellow hat watcher, right?
Sometimes.
Well, okay. Let me just start. Let me back up.
Yeah,
You're a control player, right?
I am.
How many Factor Fictions you gonna play?
Maybe one.
Okay.
That hurts my soul to say, but if there was a format where I'd play Glimmer of Genius, I would play Factor Fiction instead. But right now, it's not looking good. I think I'd play an Archmage's Charm before I played Factor Fiction.
Archmage's Charm looks sweet.
I agreed. It's gonna be harder than mana cost. You might have to rebuild the mana base a little bit, but
Sure, you throw in another Glacial Fortress and a Hallowed Fountain.
you might have you'd have to probably get rid of some of the Field of Ruins. Colorless lands are gonna hurt, because aside from the colorless lands, you only play 2 planes. So there's only six lands that can't cast Archmage's Charm, but it's fine. So we have a billion cards in hand. We're just gonna win with Notion Thief beats. I mean, we still have to answer this Creeping Tar Pit.
Paul, are you ready to slam some
Ooh.
Land of War tribes, boyo?
We're
You
gonna
wanted an elf?
Bolt. What are we bolting in response? We're bolting him? You don't win this race, Matt. You have to be bolting bolting the Notion Thief, okay. But
Bring it, Paul.
The Vendilion Click. Oh, still another Notion Thief? Oh, because they're going to draw a card. So then you draw the card with the Notion Thief. Oh, that's great. And you can't even... Oh, and then now Andrew draws a card.
Or not.
Or not?
Is it a May?
No, it's not a May. There's no way that would be a May. It's too confusing to be a May. Now I'm just confused. Okay, wait. But then why does...
Yeah, but he's drawing from Click.
I'm confused. If that interaction doesn't work, then why does Narset Days Undoing work? I'll have to ask him about that. If any judges in chat, explain, please. Because now I'm just confused. Now my head hurts. So now we're killing the Narset. If we're killing the Narset, why didn't we attack the Narset earlier? He used on opponent's turn? I understand that, but if so if that's how that interaction works, then sure, that makes sense. But earlier he drew 14 cards off of Days Undoing with a Notion Thief and a Narset in play, which those interactions should be the same thing. Maybe Andrew was wrong earlier, but I don't know. Andrew is the kind of person who would look up the like. It's all about the Notion Thief Narset interaction. Magic is hard. That is true. And that's gonna be game 1, going to Andrew Tefft after he ripped the Narset and was able to mind twist Paul. Yeah. So
hold on.
So what do we got? What are you looking at? We're looking at Notion Thief.
Flash. If an opponent would draw a card except the first one he or she draws in each of his or her draw steps.
You're right, Paul. I'm sorry.
Instead,
Matt
that player
lost.
skips that draw.
Yeah, that
draw
spell sneer was
card.
great, OP Magician.
So if he did it in draw step, he doesn't get the card. Right?
So you're saying he drew the one card when he So maybe he was just wrong in round 1 when he drew 14.
No. So this is saying Notion Thief.
Yeah.
If an opponent would draw a card except the first.
So it works because Narset says he can't draw another card, and since he already drew a card, he can't draw it. But since the day's undoing, he hasn't drawn a card yet, and Notion Thief takes his draw.
So he should draw 1 card off the day's undoing. That I'm not disputing that. I'm
No, because Notion Thief says just your draw step. You only draw from your draw step. And it wasn't
correct. That's not the issue. The issue was we're not performing the Narset Notion Thief interaction the same through over multiple games.
No, because it's different, because he drew already from his draw step.
Correct. Which means, so he already drew a card from his draw step.
Yeah.
So
He can't draw another one for Notion Thief to steal that draw. He just can't draw it.
because Narset prevents him from drawing another card.
Yeah.
But earlier in round today, when he days undoing with both in play,
Yeah, he did it in this round, too.
he should not have drawn. Did he draw 14 this round?
Yeah.
Those interactions aren't the same. They should be the same, but he's not treating them the same way.
No, because it's not his draw step when he's drawing the 7 from days undoing.
So when he did the
Correct.
click, it was in his draw phase.
Yeah.
It doesn't
That's
matter
what makes sense.
No, it doesn't matter when it
Yeah.
happens.
It says the
The
their
first
draw
card
step.
in their draw step. So like if I had a Howling Mine and a Notion Thief in play, we'd each draw a card. Because you would draw the first one for your draw step, and then you would draw a second one, but Notion Thief replaces that with me drawing a card.
Yeah.
But with Narset, if it doesn't matter, so if I have a Notion Thief in play and it's your draw
Notion Thief
step,
says you can't draw more cards. You can only draw 1 card in your draw step.
Days
Correct.
Undoing puts all the draws in one, because you draw them all at the same time.
that doesn't matter. If I cast a Glimmer of or a
Notion
Divination.
Basically say if you were to draw a card and it's not your draw step, you don't draw that card. Because that's what's happening. Because it's not his draw step. so
Not the
can't
first
draw
one
a
you
card.
draw for your draw step.
Yeah. That's the only time Notion
The
Thief
opponent
can
draws a
draw
card off days and doing. Yeah, they should draw a card.
But no, it's not his draw step, so he can't draw a card. Because Notion Thief steals all draws cards that aren't in his draw step.
That aren't the first one in the draw step. If you draw 2 in the draw step,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Besides the first one in your draw step, you can't draw another card.
yes. So if you have a Notion Thief in play on your turn, and I cast
This is
Op.
how Andrew explained it to me.
I'm going to talk about that. Perhaps we refer to layers.
Scott's not.
Scott's not here. That's the problem. And I tried looking up this up after round 1, the interaction between Notion Thief and Narset. So Notion Thief goes card by card.
If an opponent is instructed to draw a card, then discard a card, and Notion Thief causes you to draw a card instead, that opponent still discards a card. The same is true if any other actions that opponent is instructed to do. Okay, rolling number 2. If 2 or more players can... Okay, we're not talking about that one. The above procedure... 2-player game. I don't know. You try to draw the first. Narset says, okay, you haven't draw. The Notion Thief says your opponent draws 1. Oh my...
This is a confusing. Yeah, more hardcore. Oh. Okay.
All right, explain it.
Okay, so no, more hardcore figured it out.
Okay,
Okay, so I had Days Undoing. I have a Narset and Ocean Thief in play.
sure.
The first card, you would draw it, but then Ocean Thief steals it. The second card, you haven't drawn any card yet. So then you try to draw that card. You did not say that, Joey. Or at least not in that way. So but
I'm
you-
not
the se-
arguing
the
for or
second
against
card-
you, Joey. I don't know.
The second card, you still haven't drawn a card yet. So then you try to draw it, and Notion Thief takes it away. The third card, you try to draw it because you haven't drawn a card
Sure,
yet,
but
but Notion
how
Thief takes
does-
it away.
Okay, right. I understand. Okay, Days Undoing, got it. What about Vendilion Click, though?
So in that Vendilion Click situation, because Matt had already drawn a card in his draw step,
So it was what I was trying to say.
yeah, it was you were trying to say,
Oh, thank God I was right for once.
what I didn't realize is the fact what More Hardcore here is pointing out. So More Hardcore, you are the bomb. You're great. Props to you
Oh, by the
for
way,
figuring it out or just telling me what happens.
I found the weekly giveaway information.
Beautiful. We'll say that while this Unmoored Ego is resolving.
Yeah, okay, so weekly giveaway, Eldrazi Monument from Zendikar. It's 25 points per ticket, no cap on tickets per person, so you can enter as many as you have.
Oh, yes.
Yes. Giveaway ends Tuesday, June 4th at 10 p.m. Eastern during our Tuesday night Modern stream. Now, you can get information about it at by typing in exclamation point giveaways. You want to know how many points you have? Exclamation is it
Exclamation mark points.
mark. Okay, cool.
What do you think of mark? Exclamation point points?
Yeah.
I mean,
There's
that,
a point.
either way.
Exclamation point.
You know guys what I'm talking about.
Points.
It's shift one.
And then if you want to enter for just one,
Ooh, commandeered the Unmoored Ego. That'd be great.
that's okay. So anyway, you can enter if you just want to put one ticket. You can hit just exclamation mark enter, or if you want to do several, you do exclamation point mark whatever
X, where X is how many you would like to enter.
enter and X.
He Unmoored Ego to named Narset. If Andrew had commandeered it, I'm not sure it's so much you commandeer the what you want to name. It's what you want to protect your thing. I mean, I probably would have named like Snapcaster Mage or something like that. Thank you for the follow. I apologize. I was talking, so I missed your name. I apologize so much. If you tell us in the chat
Oh, by the
who
way,
you were,
Paul,
I will extol your praises.
by the way, Paul, I was right on something. Got him. Dab.
Okay, Brent.
Dab.
Okay.
Would you rather be dab or say conflugala?
None.
What if I do both? What if I do both? Conflugala. Oh. I don't
So
believe
what is Matt gonna do here? Matt could play Kalitas, because that's still in his deck.
Kalitas.
Kalitas,
Kalitas.
traitor of Get.
Conflugala. I'm sorry.
The traitor from Get.
Wait, is he a traitor from Get or the traitor of Get?
I think he's both. Like he betrayed Get
That guy.
and also so it was originally Kalitas' blood chief of Get, if I remember correctly. And then Kalitas joined the Eldrazi. So he was also from Get and then also betrayed Get.
This dead weight.
Deadweight's in standard.
It looks like Donald Trump.
Get out of here.
Tell me I'm wrong. Looks like a younger Donald Trump.
This guy's skin's not orange.
In that foiling it is.
That's a foil standard playable card.
Not in this standard.
I honestly don't understand why it's not this standard, but it used to be standard playable. It still might be if like mono red and mono white pops up enough.
It's not even in standard.
Yeah, it is. It was reprinted in Guilds of Ravnica. You're gonna try to tell me I'm wrong about something. What's in standard?
No. not at all.
Dead weight, Paul.
No, shut up, Paul. No one cares.
All right. Andrew could play his own Jace.
Or you can commandeer the other one. Look, I don't know enough about Standard, okay? Leave me alone. Back off.
Vendilion Click.
Vindalin.
I always forget that card's legendary. It was played because of. I mean, that was one of the reasons it was played back in Eldritch Moon Shadows of Innistrad Standard. It saw play last format just because it was a 1-mana removal spell in black.
God,
You
the
boarded it. It was in like sideboards, but you boarded in against aggro.
The texture
Like OP Magician says, he used to play that in his Esper Control deck
of
when
this
mono blue was
card
everywhere.
is gorgeous.
What card?
Butcher's Cleaver.
Mm.
Like, look at that skinned ram in the back. And then
Gotta love those skinned rams.
the cleaver, or I guess sheep.
All right, so now we have play Jace
I got it.
with Disrupting Shoal up for a 2-mana counterspell. And we brainstorm. Find some lands and a border post. We're going to put back a land. And a Commandeer. We still have Disrupting Shoal, so it makes sense to keep this Commandeer.
Question.
NLB for life.
Question.
Hi, Breb.
Hi, Brad. Question.
Yeah?
You have any Stoneforge Mystics?
Nope.
Question. Do you have a Batterskull? Skull?
Nope.
Question. Tundras?
Nope.
Okay, last question.
As someone who's building miracles, do you think I would trade you a Tundra if I had one?
Yes.
No.
Okay. Question.
No.
Actually, I think that's pretty much all I need. Okay.
So,
What's up,
do
homie?
we know records?
They were
I believe
bottom of the barrel.
2 and 2 for both of them.
Probably.
Possibly less. All the top tables split. And so we picked a match that seemed fun.
Question.
Although I kind of wish we could put Victor Kurz on camera. He was playing Shadow with Kiln Fiend. It's Koerbel.
You just
Koerbel? Okay, I apologize. Names are not...
Koerbel.
Oh, it's still Koerbel, but he just spelled it wrong. Okay. Hey, that's not my fault.
Question.
Yep.
What type? Are you still gonna play blue-white when Horizons comes out?
Maybe.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, I would probably play it now. I mean, I might play Esper.
That's true. Kerbal, Gerbil,
Gurgle.
Herbal Space Program.
Hubble?
No, Kerbal.
Oh.
Herbal. No, yeah, you're right, Hubble.
Like the Hubble telescope?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Hubble.
You know,
So we're going to Disrupting Shoal. It's non-creature. Oh, wait, no. Wait, what are we doing here? Oh, we commandeer to terminate. Commandeer. 4 mana for Kalitas.
Kerbal rhymes with Gerbil.
You're correct. I'm glad we've resorted to being in the second grade and sounding out our words. Block. No, just block. Put up our Blast Zone, but that kills our Lore Seeker. Or I always forget what this card is called.
No, I think we're bumping it up to 4 eventually.
Why would we bump it? Lore Broker.
Yes.
Kamandala.
Kamandala.
Princess Kamandala.
It's almost as good as Confragala. I don't see myself commentating ever again.
All right, now we're gonna brainstorm. I think Andrew is just trying to find his 7th land. So, because he was land 6 in hand, now he found land 7. So he can just go Days Undoing with Notion Thief Days Undoing. And Andrew's just deciding what he wants to back. See, he's putting back land 7. I don't think that's something I would do here unless... Yeah, because he looks like he's planning on fetching him the way. But I want to hit land 7 so I can pull off the combo. The combo of draw 14. Damian Cruz 84. It's a great name. Does it have anything to do with, like, demons? Just curious. 'Cause Damien is normally a term for, like, demons and stuff like that.
Okay, Patrick. Patrick, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Patrick.
I read a lot of fantasy books.
Okay, Patrick. Patrick, okay.
We have our own Jace in my school. Oh my god. Brainstorm Jace, and then he flashes an Ocean Thief. No, we're just going to commandeer the Jace, and we're going to counter Squall. Oh my god, brainstorm the Jace. Brainstorm the Jace. Please, Matt. Matt. Yes! Yes! And he doesn't have to put any back. Matt would if he had cards in his hand. Oh, that's great.
Holy cow.
Oh, I love Notion Thief. I love Notion Thief so much. Unfortunately, 2 Notion Thieves wouldn't mean he draws 6. But he's the backup of Notion Thief in case of...
Is Notion Thief legendary?
No.
Oh my god.
But you don't draw multiples.
That's stupid. That doesn't make sense.
Why?
Because I said.
Because... And now tap the Lore Broker to draw 2 cards. Because Matt should also draw a card. I love this deck.
You gonna build it?
Maybe.
Okay. Question.
Yes.
Okay. With a new Mirage coming out,
Mm-hmm.
you gonna build anything with that?
I don't know what that does.
What? Okay. No, it's not bad. Don't listen to him.
I'm assuming it's bad.
It's an enchantment.
Okay.
Snow enchantment.
Okay.
I think it's 2 and a blue. At the beginning of
Okay.
your upkeep, if you have 10 or more snow permanents,
Yeah.
sacrifice the enchantment and get a Merit Lodge.
Okay. Sounds bad.
What? No way, dude. No way.
Is it 3 mana or is it 2 mana?
I think it's...
It's 1 blue and not 2
Oh.
blue. It gets spell snared. Will you put the thief on the screen? Can we put Notion Thief on the screen? So we're going to Disrupting Shoal, paying full retail for this Kolaghan's command, which is trying to kill this Notion Thief.
Gets countered by spell snare.
Notion Thief. 2 blue-black, 3/1 flash. If an opponent to draw a card except for the first one he or she draws in each of his or her draw steps. Instead, that player skips that draw, and then you draw a card. I forgot about that skip draw portion when we were talking about Narset and everything.
You know what I don't miss?
Oh, Andrew does have Gaia Reach Sanitarium. Matt's just locked out of the game. Matt is just actually locked out of the game. If
He can attack.
that's true. If Andrew answers these creatures, Matt is actually just locked out of the game. We're going to respond to the Lore Broker with nothing. No. Oh,
He's gonna-
so Matt still gets to draw a card for his draw step.
No.
Because it's the first one he would draw in each of his or draw steps. Right? Oh, he's Field of Ruin, so he wasn't actually locked out of the game. Unfortunate. Or we're going to Field of the Blast Zone.
Yeah, what else would we go for?
The Gaia Reach Sanitarium.
Matt needs a clock.
Gaia Reach
Matt needs a clock.
I know.
Matt needs a clock.
But if Andrew answers these 2 creatures, Matt's locked out of the game.
Sure, but...
Oh, wait,
Exactly.
no, he's not, because of Notion Thief. The wording on it's Narset that Gaia Reach locks him out of the game. That's sad. Because of Notion Thief's draw step clause.
Oh, we also have Jace.
Oh, we can like attack that with Notion Thief.
Maybe that's...
Yeah,
why.
you're right. As Mote, like that name. Reminds me of Asmodeus. the demon in D&D and also other worlds. Yes, sorry, he's not a demon. He's a devil.
Does it get countered by Spell Snare?
I don't.
Got him.
It's not a card.
I hate Spell Snare. Can't change my
See,
mind.
this is the only problem with this pitch blue deck, is we cannot answer on-board creatures.
We can move them places.
I mean, you can bounce
like
them.
to hand, top of
Ooh.
library.
Oh, Lore Broker's a loot. So that's sad. So wait, no. Matt is actually just locked out of the game because of these Lore Brokers. Matt draws a card, and then still in the draw step, he activates Lore Broker, tries to draw 2 cards, and then, oh yeah,
Was that
that was Snapback.
Snap back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity.
Lore Broker, guys. Lore Broker.
Are you building this?
More
deck now?
Notion Thieves.
Are you building this deck now?
I probably not, but it's cool.
Okay.
And it makes me happy watching it. So we just answer this Snapcast. No, we don't even. We just attack. This is great. This is pure Magic. The way it was meant to be played. Asmodee, you like the mono blue version better? Maybe. I don't actually have enough experience with either version to say which one is better. I'm curious why we didn't unsummon our snap to flashback something. It's a good question. I don't know why we did either. Or why we didn't. I don't know what you flash back.
Snap
But yeah,
back.
Jace isn't doing anything. No, like Matt.
Yeah. You snap back to reality.
Get
Oh,
outta
there
here.
goes gravity.
Eminem, why? Why did you do this to us?
I'm sorry. You'll never.
Oh,
Hey-
you know.
hey, Joey.
Matt is just actually
Hey,
locked
Joey,
out of the
no.
game because we can just kill the Jace with our Notion Thieves. This is great. What's the name of the other creature on the field other than Thief? It is a Lore Broker. Okay, so Christacci, he says, I'm confused. Shouldn't Matt draw a card before Andrew can respond on the draw step with low? Oh, you said, oh wait, never mind. Yeah, he is forced to discard because it is a loot. He could have done the same thing with Gyreach Sanitarium, which is a land version, which is the land version that he has in play. It's the colorless land on top of that large pile on the top. So yeah, Matt's just never gonna get to cast a spell, and because of the way it's worded, he could cast an instant speed spell in response to Lore Broker's activation, but it's just not. It's not gonna work. Yeah, and then Matt's had enough. He's dead on board.